Have you joining me this morning? And today, what we're going to talk about is it deals a little bit with spring. So, do you like spring? Imagine you do. And what do you think your favorite part is? I bet you for some of you, it may be getting outside. For some, you may really love flowers. For some, you may love being able to get out. If you have a dog, get out and walk with your dog. I sure do like that part. So, whatever it is, kids, your favorite part of spring, there's beautiful things we can learn that God has to teach us about beautiful times like spring, and how beautiful times like spring are reminders of this, which is kind of pretty cool. The idea that people are beautiful. People are beautiful. So, kids, I want you to hear a little story with me today, and let's think about it. It's a beautiful story. So kids, what this story's about is Jesus is out on a walk with his friends, and just imagine yourself like out on a little walk, out on a little hike with maybe your family or friends or people you really love. And as you're out on this walk, you start to see how beautiful it is outside. It's just gorgeous outside, just incredibly beautiful. And you take down and you look and you see these beautiful flowers. Maybe there's flowers that I even brought some flowers today. Maybe there are flowers that even look like this, beautiful flowers. And this is what Jesus says. And this is where he's talking about flowers. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the Bible. He says, "Consider how the wild flowers grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you, not even Solomon was a very famous king, in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, how much more will he clothe you?" And it's this beautiful reminder that, oh, people are really beautiful. And what he's saying here is Jesus is saying, look, God made all these beautiful flowers. And you think about these flowers, he made them just the way they are, just so beautiful. So you have some white ones, and you have these beautiful yellow ones and these beautiful red ones. And you think of these are all the ways where different kinds of people, boys and girls, all kinds of different people. And God made each one of them just unique and beautiful to itself. And it's even more beautiful when you get them all together. Boy, that's something else. And then he said this, kids, and I love this part. He said, if I took this much care to make really beautiful flowers, it means this. It means you're really beautiful because I took that much care to make you too. You're every bit as beautiful, even more so than any flower, than the most beautiful flower there could ever be. So think about that for a minute, kids. Here's God going, I need you to remember this. These flowers are beautiful, and you're even more beautiful. And your friends are more beautiful, and your family's more beautiful. So as you're out on that little hike, kids, pump your arms there. You're out on that little hike, you're walking along. I think there's all kinds of beauty that we can see. Of course, we can see the beauty of the flowers and the plants and how beautiful that is. And then we also can see other kinds of beauty as well, which is this: beauty in other people. I love that idea, beauty in other people. And that, folks, is such a precious thing. And sometimes when we see that beauty, sometimes we see that beauty on the outside, right? That's nice. But even more important with seeing beauty is seeing the beauty on the inside. And where is it that we see that beauty on the inside with people? Well, we see it when we watch them do what they love doing. So, what do you love doing? I know for me, we had three girls, and all three of them love to dance. One of them still dances. And I love watching her dance. And her mom and I love watching her dance. We love that. And it's beautiful to watch her doing something that she loves. And maybe that's something you can think about today, too. What's it like to watch someone do something they love? Or what's it like for you to do something that you really love? Because you ready for this, kids? That's what God thinks is beautiful. When God looks at you doing things you love, things you were made to do, this is what God sees. And this is what God asks us all to see. It's just that incredible, incredible beauty. So, kids, think about beauty this week. Think about seeing it in other people, and not just seeing it from their outside in, but seeing it from the inside out. So that's what Pastor Chuck has to share with you today, kids. And I hope you have a great week. And we will see you next weekend. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little blessing, a little prayer. And that will be the end of what we do today. And I will wish you all the best on the week ahead. So kids, join me in a little prayer. Lord, thank you for these wonderful families joining us this morning. And help us, Lord, to remember that true beauty is within. And help us to remember that all people are beautiful. Our Father, who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as in heaven, so upon the earth. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and bring you peace and bring you home. Amen. So have a great week, kids. Take care and enjoy the beautiful spring day. From Pastor Chuck and New Church Live, we'll see you next week.